Most of us think that storytelling lives in videos and books, but every product you've ever bought was trying to tell you something. We just never learned how to listen to it. There are a plethora of products that are made every single day, but not all of them deserve to be made. Walking through Walmart or Target, you see immediately redundant gadgets, knockoffs, things that exist only because something similar was selling well. And I kept asking myself, what separates a product that people buy once versus a product that people buy for life? And it's because of this one word, storytelling. Storytelling is the art of using words, actions, and visuals so people feel connected to something. And we know it works in movies and books and videos. What I didn't realize is that product storytelling doesn't only tell you what a product can do, it also tells you how a product should make you feel and who you are as a person before you even touch it. Now, I struggled a lot with this concept when I first started being a designer because I never understood how product storytelling starts, how it's created, or what the purpose of it was. I knew that it helps people make a connection to a product, but I don't really know where it is and how it fits into the whole design process. And I kept researching about it, but I kept getting different answers and different reasons on why product storytelling matters. And I never got a clear-cut answer to what I was really looking for. I even asked my professors and they just said that product storytelling starts from the very beginning, which never really made sense to me. I went through a lot of different books and I stayed up late researching and listening to different podcasts about how product storytelling actually works. And I couldn't really picture it either until my professor introduced CMF. Now, CMF is the color, the material, and the finish of a product. And this is where storytelling resides. And this entire concept is what product storytelling sits at. And CMF is the discipline that determines how people feel when they look at a product, how they perceive themselves, and kind of what determines the entire aesthetic of a product. Now, it might sound like an easy concept, but in the grand scheme of things, it takes a lot of research, it takes a lot of understanding how different products like these look alike, how different colors perceive to other people. But if you have the improper research and not a full understanding of this concept, your product will fail. CMF sounds like an easy concept to understand as you look on paper and as you're doing the research, but I challenge you, if you're a new designer, to go to a Target or Walmart and try to determine what the story is of these different products. I want to see how good I actually understand CMF. So I'm going to walk around and find at least a couple products that I can tell the story of based off just looking at it. Okay, so the first product we got, Minecraft water bottle. Why is this water bottle plastic? Because it's made for kids, and kids a lot throw water bottles around and they kind of don't take the best care of it, so that's why they made it out of a material that's durable and won't cause like a big panic when the kid does drop it. Why they choose Minecraft as the finish and color? Because Minecraft is a game that's recognizable by a lot of students, by a lot of kids actually. That's why Thermos made a Minecraft water bottle. And they have different like cartoon ones too, Spider-Man, Pokemon, Pikachu. They got Minions as well, and that's like the whole idea, the whole story behind it is to appeal for kids and be durable for the kids who actually are the target audience. Let's move on to the next product. So here's a very interesting product. We have spiral notebooks and we have composition notebooks right here. And for spiral notebooks, they're meant to be pulled out to be used a lot by the kids. That's why a lot of spiral notebooks are wide ruled, and the material is very durable in the cover because a lot of kids and students would bend it a lot. But the inside, they have these like creases here because it's supposed to be known to be pulled out, to be ripped out of the notebook so that you can turn it in as an assignment, versus the composition notebooks are known for being able to hold like a journal, being able to hold different entries and not be able to tear stuff out. That's why their notebook paper is kind of glued on, and there's no like way to rip it out easily without damaging the whole notebook. So the story is, for that one, is what the use case is and what the target audience is. They know that their target audience are students or people who use notebooks often, but also they serve two different purposes. One is to be trashed and ripped apart, versus the other one is supposed to be kind of taken care of, but still not used as a premium offer. It's still affordable. One thing I always wanted to learn and know about is how phone cases falls into this. And honestly, phone cases is pretty self-explanatory. They're accessories, right? People like having different colors on their phones. That's different from the iPhone or Samsung or whatever phone color they have. But they also want to pair these phone colors in with the phone that they got, thinking that it's like a nice accessory. And they're both made out of material that makes your phone like feel safe, and that if you were to drop it, it's durable enough to take the scratch. But it also tells a story. If you get a neon phone case, you're more outspoken, you're more extroverted. But if you get something like a pale, I don't know what color this is, but like this dark phone case, you're more closed in and you're more isolated. You like being introverted. I would low-key get this phone case over this one just because I don't personally like this neon one because I'm not an extroverted person. So this target is closing. So let's go back home. But phone cases. Now these are a cool product. Those, if you're ever watching this, hit me up. I want to review your earbuds. They look so cool. So here is how I dumbed down the concept of CMF to be a little bit easier for non-designers. People wear clothes all the time. The type of clothes determines what you're doing and who you are and the type of like life you're living. For me right now, I'm wearing my sleeping clothes because I'm about to go to sleep. These are my pajamas. But then when you're getting ready for the day, you're not wearing your pajamas out. You're obviously dressing up or wearing something that you don't put in your bed. And that is the same with CMF. It's the story that your outward appearance tells before anyone approaches you. Now, fully understanding CMF is something that I haven't accomplished yet. I don't really understand how the research process goes, where you separate feeling and research, how you keep those two things like basically apart, and being able to synthesize your research into backing up your claims about what colors, what materials, what finish needs to go with this product. And it's not something that you can get right away. I know some people have, but it's still a learning process no matter what. But understanding that CMF is where the story lives really taught me how to listen to the products.